First at 5, the blame game. The killing of a Memphis police officer has many asking some tough questions. An 18-year-old involved in that murder had been in jail on serious charges just days before the shooting, but then inexplicably was released without bail. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Greg Hurst.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Skurlock. WRG investigator April Thompson has been digging into the details. Tonight she is talking with a judge, the district attorney, and a state lawmaker who are all pointing fingers.
When 18-year-old Jalen Lobley was killed in a gun battle that also killed Memphis police officer Joseph McKinney last Friday, it was just weeks after Lobley went before Judicial Commissioner Chris Ingram at 201 Poplar, arrested for possessing a Glock turned into a machine gun and for confessing to stealing cars. Ingram released the teen on his own recognizance. Judge Bill Anderson, who has supervised all judicial commissioners and sat down with us last June to talk about their work, told us by phone today Judicial Commissioner Ingram followed the law.
All that's sitting in front of the commissioner is that he admitted to stealing the cars. Well, okay, maybe he did, but maybe he didn't. Maybe he did under coercion. That's all to be considered in the future. But yes, that is one of the considerations in setting bail.
One among many things commissioners weigh.
At the end of the day, it was his personal decision, not personal thoughts, his personal decision based on weighing all the factors in front of him that recognizance release with conditions was appropriate.
Would you have made that decision as a judge?
Don't know. It wasn't my case.
But Anderson says there is a lot of blame to go around that has nothing to do with the courts.
It's open season. 18, they don't, that's what happened. There's where the blame is. The legislature, it needs to change, make some changes so that these 18-year-old kids can have that easy access to weapons.
We took that sentiment to Tennessee State Senator Brent Taylor.
You could pass all the gun restrictions that you want, and you could take guns out of law-abiding citizens' hands, and it will do nothing to remove the guns from criminals who want to use them for evil purposes.
But Taylor is weighing a law to get rid of judicial judges altogether in Shelby County. Will that even make the process even more backlogged?
Well, it would require the judges actually to get off their and go to work.
He says a study shows the county is overjudged, and having judges take on the work judicial commissioners do may be better.
Decisions like these are life and death decisions, and they need to be made by people who are accountable to the electorate.
Lobley also had no prior cases as an adult before March.
He had no prior criminal record that was in the paperwork in his court jacket. Police officer may have said, we know this kid from the neighborhood. We've arrested him 10 times as a juvenile. Well, I'm sorry. We can't consider that.
He says the commissioners don't have access to any juvenile's record. That's another thing Brent Taylor is pushing to change.
Had the judge been able to look into the juvenile record of this defendant, perhaps he could have made a different decision that the defendant shouldn't have been released on his own recognizance.
Judge Anderson also says the district attorney could have pushed stronger for a higher bond at each phase of Lobley's court hearings. Steve Mulroy's office says they didn't request a higher bond for Lobley, but they did argue against him being released on his own recognizance. And their push to have him tried federally came after his hearing, so the judge would not have known about that when he considered bond. April Thompson, WREG News Channel 3.
All right, trying to get to the root of the problem here. State Senator Brent Taylor also says he is sponsoring a law requiring pretrial services to monitor bail conditions, so they would have known that Lobley was breaking curfew. Another proposed law would eliminate ability to pay as a factor when considering bail.